Possibly.
You never know.
Don't jinx it.
Hello!
Hi.
Don't jinx it.
Hello
Jimmy Jungle.
and welcome to this final boss fight Let's Play Nerd Night of Tomb of Annihilation.
Tomb of Annihilation.
I'm in the wrong Let's Play. I'm meant to be playing the Tomb of Annihilation.
It's like free
No,
shit
no,
what
no,
we
no.
do.
John, you have to say it correctly. It's Tomb of Annihilation.
And
Yes.
no,
Exactly.
Look, let's just get this clear. We're playing the Toe of Annihilation.
so Inhalation. Yes, that
And
sounds
then we're
familiar.
playing two of what's going on elation.
Tomb of the World of Warcraft.
Well, apparently we've lost Maddie from the game.
No,
No.
it's too soon.
One
No,
second.
Oh, no, there she is.
Yeah.
My name is John, and I am joined by Sean,
Oh, do.
Ben,
Oh, do.
What? I thought we just had Sean. Oh, coming in it.
let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Maddie,
You tried.
No.
Tanny,
Sup?
and Scar.
How do?
Hey, is this a normal person?
And
This
that's
is one
Calvin
person.
also.
And Carboom has returned.
Hello.
Ah, you should have said it. Come on.
God damn it, we set you up perfectly.
No. Never mind. Next time.
How do?
Next time.
And we
Next
are
time.
here.
And Annihilation.
We are here to play some Dungeons and or Dragons.
Yes.
And all dragons, so you fucking know
And
it.
or.
I see you did that.
You won't necessarily have both of them, just one or the other.
One or the other. It doesn't tend to be both a lot of the time.
Well, sometimes you don't get any.
I just feel logistically it would be awkward having a dragon in a dungeon.
Even worse, having a dungeon in a dragon.
It would be even more awkward.
It's a big dragon.
Very big dragon.
Can we technically say that we've got a dragon because we've got a dragonborn?
True.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a dragon-y thingy, you know.
He's not
Work-
really a dragon, just
Work
saying.
with me here.
Nah.
Hey, work with me.
Wait, the game master's asking us to work with him? Are you going to make things easier for us?
No.
Oh,
No, if anything, it's just going to get harder from here on out.
When last
I'm gonna die.
we saw our brave adventurers questing through the jungles of Chult,
We killed some stuff.
they killed some stuff and they did some things.
And we went to a busy town, and there were fields and everything.
You went.
I
You
love
went.
those sum-ups.
You went to the fairy land of Pelep. And
Oh, right.
yep.
while
Sounds so enchanting, doesn't it?
while spending the day in Plep, you found the mysterious bard, Seraphin.
Curious,
Yep.
but sure.
But the important thing
I
is
want-
that I started brewing beer.
I want the endgame boss to say the word pleb.
I see you've been to Plep.
Romad spotted that Theodas was
Unhappy.
not feeling his best, and they had emotional moments. And then the whole group set out with Quill and Spike to find the Well of Wishes. But along the way, they found a group of goblins who were going to the Well of Wishes.
And we smashed their faces in.
And after
Oh,
our
yeah.
fantastic stealth rolls, we decided, fuck this, we're going to kill them.
And you smote them. You smote
Oh,
them
right.
to the last. And the last one you did not smite.
Yes.
You kept alive for the purpose of
We just
questioning.
decked.
We were also very frustrated about the fact that those goblins later were using everyone around them as human shield.
Including our last goblin friend. We had a goblin friend charmed for a moment, and this bastard killed him.
That Hearst killed him.
Yep.
Anyway,
And so we begin our session anew with you guys stood around the unconscious form of this goblin boss.
Then
nothing on the
play
map.
your flute in his ear.
Why would I play good music to him? That's not going to help.
Because we're going to recruit him.
Oh,
Because why the fuck
okay.
not?
Well, okay, in that case, I will go and I will play music to him if we are trying to recruit him.
If you make a critical fail, I laugh.
If you make a critical fail, I kill him.
I'm going to...
Nah,
performance
he
to
just
play the
suffer and
ocarina.
die. I mean, come on. If Ben make a critical fail, he'll die on his own.
Right. I will make a roll for performance to play my ocarina then.
Rip
In good
us.
faith that we are actually trying to endeavour these guys.
You gotta play Talk Dirt to Me on the ocarina. Sorry.
Oh, by the way, what are you playing?
Corvo and Sinister Gaming, good evening and welcome to the stream.
Hey,
Oh, hi.
Hello.
how do?
Stop.
It's time to stop.
So yes, I have played my ocarina to him, playing an ancient song which was taught to me by the sleeping goddess.
That sounds
you fall-
awfully like Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
To everybody else, it is a shrill, shrieking tune, much like Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball.
Ah,
I don't know
So-
about this wrecking ball, but
so
That's
getting
what
money
the
for it, but getting laughed at for playing it.
And now
How does it
see why
affect
you
the
guys
goblin?
wanted me to teach him.
Please,
Uh,
for the love of God, teach him.
The goblin stays unconscious.
Ah,
Well, we're
What?
gonna use more interesting
Hang on.
means. You
We
know
need
what
to
to
wake
do.
him up.
Well, first
Wait.
of all, we should surely wake him up.
yeah.
So wait, if that means if you had made a critical success, you would have what, a wet dream or?
You'll never know.
Well,
Maybe it's dreaming of Wrecking Ball.
Someone slapped the goblin. See if it's
Wait,
like
I do it. I get some big strength.
I'll tell you what, I'm not too strong. How about I just give him a tap?
I don't want to do it because I might kill him.
Can I give him a slap around the face, John?
You can make.
Wait, is it sleight of hand or strength?
It would. I mean, it would be an unarmed attack, which would basically just be a strength check for.
Strength check?
Actually, no. Wait, Riordan's trained in unarmed, so just make an unarmed attack.
Right, in which case...
Aren't you going to kill him by doing that?
That might be a good point. Someone else slap him.
Yay! Okay. Why do I have? Oh, what? Shit! I was still in advantage. Sorry. So that would mean a 12.
no, that means you reroll.
Yeah, just re-roll.
Oh. Okay.
Natural 20, no, 7.
Okay, not too strong.
You just kind of tap him on the cheek and.
can I
Hey.
just punch him in the face?
I mean to make him not unconscious.
Here we go. This is this stuff for the good interrogation session.
Okay,
Right on the cheek of romance just comes along just.
First of
I
all,
don't mean.
first of all,
I don't mean to make him double
Oh,
unconscious.
wait!
does he
I
wake
have
up?
intimidation! I got a really
Does he
good...
wake up, first of all?
He's been waiting
Nope.
to do that.
Okay,
No. Can I
Okay,
wait?
Ronaldo.
Can I?
hold on,
Can I
hold on.
flick the
Whoa.
tip of his nose?
I have an idea. John,
Yes.
Don't use water.
what would I
Don't
need
use
to
water.
roll to cover up his mouth and nose to shock him awake?
What?
Nothing. You can do that because he's unconscious.
Okay,
Can I
so
get-
If he's unconscious, he won't wake up. If it's
it
he's
does, it
asleep,
triggers it. No, it's a
If-
survival instinct which every living thing has.
yeah, but that's for sleeping people, not unconscious.
Either way, we're
Uh,
trying to wake him up. So
Can I try to flick the tip of his nose?
All right, go for your...
You could, but Riordan's hand is currently covering it.
Get your hand off it.
Fine, I take my hands off.
So it's
I just
strength,
don't walk away. I'm
dexterity,
going to leave
or
it to you guys
something
now.
You can flick him on the nose, but he remains unconscious. He's taken a lot of damage and is bleeding quite heavily.
Why would he bleed with a flick?
First.
Why
No?
would he bleed with a flick?
Because we beat
We've got
him
one
nearly
that's
to
not snagging
death
now,
last time.
You beat him silly.
We nearly
Guys,
killed him last time. Why do you think?
guys,
God damn it.
Yeah.
maybe we should first stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Hasmick has joined the final boss fight party.
Yay!
Yay!
Welcome to the party. Take up your sword and let's face this final boss fight together.
Can I
Evening, buddy.
try?
And hope not to die.
Stopping bleeding.
Can I try to stop the bleeding with my halberd?
I use lay on hands to heal him 1 point.
Roman's just sitting behind like, I do want to punch him, but this is literally necessary, so please.
You're an orc. You'll just behead him.
Hey, don't talk like that to Romet.
Did I just calling me a whore?
Does anybody
Called me a whore, man.
does anybody here speak Goblin?
I mean,
No.
I use my
No.
parchment to be able to speak
Oh,
Goblin.
you've still got that up then.
Yep.
He's just screaming obscenities.
Like
Yeah.
what?
I am.
Right.
Give us examples, John.
He is suggesting you insert things into yourself.
Well, we could insert things into yourself as well.
Or in your mother?
See that halberd?
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's not
I got-
hey.
Okay.
I got it.
Romet, you wanted to punch him? I think he needs to
I think
learn.
you have-
Wait. Don't make him unconscious again. That just makes him
Use
mess.
your
Can I
intimidation.
sack
Roman.
him? Can I do my
Oh,
little
yeah,
sack?
we get intimidation.
Yeah, Romet, are you
Intimidating.
intimidating?
I have like 4 intimidation on me.
Oh god, use them.
You,
I also
you know
have
what?
4
I'm really scared of
intimidation as well.
I really don't want to jinx it, but if I hit this right, and I'm hoping I get a good score on this, because Jesus fucking Christ, just imagine the situation.
What about?
Can I assist in intimidating? Because I am.
Yeah,
You try,
that's
you
what
all
I
try.
was
Let me
going
go
to say. Like,
first.
You can
You
assist,
got a pretty big spoon.
you can assist in intimidation. You get advantage
Alright, I'm
on
gonna go
your
first.
roll.
I better
Oh,
advantage on
yay.
my-
Tanny, you get advantage on your roll because you have a big fucking man stood behind you, kind of backing you up.
I'm drunk.
A big giant dragon man who's about 7 feet tall,
Ooh.
cracking his
It's
knuckles.
like running my thumb along the edge of my hand axe.
Is this intimidation?
It's intimidation.
No.
no.
What do you say, Tanny?
That's a good one.
No, this is out of character for now. Tell
Just
us,
speak.
where's the area that we're going to again?
Well of
Nice
wishes.
little well of wishes.
Well,
Where is the Well of Wishes?
I shall translate what he says.
Does the goblin
yeah,
understand?
for the goblin, it sounds like oh no more.
That's the point. The goblin doesn't understand him, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
But it can still be scary.
Well of wishes. Up ahead. My brother's there. Will crush you.
Good. Then you're coming with us.
Yes.
Because
Ask how much.
What?
Ask how much brothers he's got there.
How many
Okay,
brothers?
how
many?
much brothers do you? How much?
Many.
Yeah, you can count.
I think we overestimate his counting ability.
It's like 1, 2, many.
I'm assuming.
Goblin count like 1. More than 1. Lots.
God, you suck at this.
Many.
Oh, so
There
it's-
are
it's
many
more
of
than
us there.
Will they
Okay.
be ready for us if we come?
They ready for me to relieve them.
So they're
Oh,
tired.
What do you mean relieve them? You got me worried.
They guarding well.
We, the sexy time party.
Roman's personally kind of laugh about that bit.
I mean,
Like,
They guarding well. We
I mean,
should
taking
be
watches
guarding
off.
well.
Well, you're not guarding well anymore then.
You're not guarding very well at all.
yeah.
yeah, but like thing is, you're pretty much fucked.
Oh, so that means they'll be tired and stuff.
How
Yes.
long have they been there?
Many.
Oh, God.
More than lots of
Yeah,
them.
we should probably teach him math and then interrogate him.
Hold on, one last question. This path.
One
will
I
take us straight there.
understand.
This path will take us straight there, correct?
Translate,
Okay.
Scar, please.
Any other
Till
questions,
death.
guys?
No, I'm translating. I'm not speaking Goblin if that's what
Yeah.
you want.
Path lead to well.
Good. Is there any other route?
Many.
Ah.
Fucking-
That means two.
Oh, you're taking us to them, okay?
Ugh.
I
We're
say
going
we
in
gag him
front.
so that he can't alert them.
Well, the thing is, right, we need to wrap his mouth up.
So,
And-
since he's going to travel with our group, we shall name him Scruffle.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Welcome
Are you
home,
serious?
Scruffle.
What?
I scruffle.
No.
Right in his head.
Shut up, it's your name now.
Right.
Someone gag him, please.
You're going to see that you have one choice, Scruffle. Either you come with us, and you're going to be very nice about it, or we're going to chop off your head right now.
Chop off Scruffle head. Scruffle
Okay, it's gonna-
fail.
Nah, he's coming with us. He just needs
In
a...
which case, you've
I
proven
grab him
it.
by
You're
his
coming.
leg and heft him
Well,
Nah.
off.
Scruffle,
Nah, don't kill him. He just needs a nap
Yeah.
time.
I want to say something. Oh, Scruffle, if you could be coming with us, you got a new friend, Tammy.
Oh, God.
Okay. What I say is
And then
that,
Tammy just
By the way-
start talking to him.
right, we
By
have
the
to
way, I
gag
take
him
some
first.
blood. By the way, I take some goblin blood nearby and I write Scruffle on his forehead. Just to remember.
That's just humiliating.
Let's go, Scruffle, Tammy says.
Right. We gag him. Do we need to do
Sorry.
anything to try and gag him?
I mean,
No.
we got a piece of cloth and everything. We could just use a piece of cloth and just, rub his mouth up.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, but
Did we loot the other goblin corpses before? I don't remember.
Not yet.
They didn't really have
That's-
anything on them besides their weapons and
They don't have
Their
gold.
clothes. They have
stuff.
rags.
Naked. Yes, they were practically naked.
All right.
okay.
Well, Scruffle's going in front line.
All right, everyone. Does anyone have like kind of a rope on him just in case he doesn't, runs off?
I think we all got ropes.
That's good.
Explorer badge.
Yay.
also.
All right.
Scruffle shall guide us.
All right.
Who's gonna be holding Scruffle's then?
Scruffle should lead us, so someone rather strong should be right next to him.
I strong.
No?
Well, actually, I don't think it's a good idea for Torin to do that because what if someone else comes along and we may need him as a tank or something?
Yeah, that's my idea. That he goes first.
I'll hold on to him. I'll hold on to Scruffles.
I give Romad the leash.
I literally tie the whole rope onto my arm so that it's got like a good strength, so he doesn't fall, slip out of my hands.
John.
He is fighting you with everything he has, which is not much because he's a goblin.
Yeah, Scruffle is
every single.
And is practically dead.
And is
But by the
practically
way,
dead.
if he
If you want
can't
to know
even-
something, right?
Nah,
If you
he's
wanna know
not
something,
dying.
Right, I know. Roman knows some really good knots because of reasons.
Okay.
John.
Yes, Scar.
Did both my shapeshifting come back?
You will recover them on a short rest.
So I can't shapeshift.
So, how much HP does Scruffle have now? as of now.
One.
In
Nah.
which case, do we want to take a short rest now so that you can recover?
Yeah.
You serious?
If we know there are many up ahead.
If we go in combat, I'll be useless if I don't have my shape fit.
To be honest, if I do that, I can total up my key again as well. So, what do we say?
I could use some healing dice. I've got 50.
Yeah, dude. We can't let Scruffer die.
Not letting him die. He's stabilized at 1 HP.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous.
I'm either way on Scruffle dying, to be frank, but
Too much.
He won't die since he's stabilized at 1 HP. If he takes even a single slap in the head, he dies. But
Yeah, that doesn't sound very safe.
Oh yeah, but the only thing that's going to kill
Come on,
him
let's
is
stabilize him. Let's stabilize him at I don't know, 3 HP. Come on.
that's your problem, not mine.
Come on.
Anyway, why don't we
can I
take a rest
stabilize
and
him?
then we can.
I'm not wasting my healing on a goblin.
You're a racist.
Let me put it this way: would you prefer me healing you or healing the goblin?
I don't need healing. I'm a bloody tank.
In 10 minutes later,
I'm basically playing chess with the goblin anyway.
I mean,
With the
come
goblin
on.
with
He guide
Spider?
us.
no,
If you find the third...
The goblin and I playing chess at this point
So,
because everyone's just
Let
so
me put this another way. If Scruffer dies because we met some of the death furballs, we can't. We lost our guide. So
well,
that's
if
the
we
problem.
meet the death verbals, he will die nonetheless, even if we heal him full cover.
Yeah, but we have a bit more chance. I don't know.
No,
Come
he's
on, it's
staying at-
Scruffer.
He's staying at 1 HP. I don't care about him.
I'm not healing him anymore.
You're not nice to Scruffer.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
I could gladly kill Scruffle right now.
Nah.
The other side of
Okay,
it's not much
this
of a
is down to
guy.
this. I shall protect Scruffle and his
By the
1
way-
HP.
You know that he has already told us exactly where to go.
Yeah, but he guide
Takes
us.
us there.
He's literally superfluous to requirements.
And
He's
you
taking
haven't
us.
you haven't heard the obscenities he's been saying for the past 15 minutes that I have heard because I understand what he says.
Ah, come on. As if you never heard insanities before.
No, it's just that whenever we go to the Well of Wishes, I'll kill him myself after we kill the goblins.
be
Ah,
fair-
come on. No. I protect Scruffer.
To be fair, Theodos, he has been very creative in his use of goblin swearing.
He is part of the group now.
He's been more creative in his use of obscenities than he is in counting.
He's good with his mouth though.
I have used a hit die.
Maddie,
Why would you use a hit dice? Why would you use a hit dice?
quiet.
Because I'm not
Guys,
Yes.
Maddie time.
Yes.
It's a short rest. You have an ability at the short rest called the Song of Healing.
Do. Now, where is that at?
What just said that? I'm sorry.
Healing.
Song of
Rest.
Rest.
So beginning at second level, you can use your soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creature who can hear your performance regains hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Nice.
I'm gonna be needing that actually. I'm at 24 hit points.
So
Do
I'm
that.
at full mount. 13 hit points.
Seraphine plays some soothing music on her instrument of choice, whichever
Electric
she
guitar.
picks.
Loot.
Are you related to Sephiroth?
Name, no.
So we're adding 1d6 to anything we've
So you get to add 1d6 to any hit point recovery you make.
Hey.
brings me to full. And then some.
So
Yeah.
to full.
You don't get the and then some, but you do
know
get
I
the
don't
full.
get the and then some, but yeah, it's more than I require.
So basically,
So we have to spend a hit dice to recover.
You can spend a hit dice to recover some hit points, but if you do spend a hit dice to recover, you get to roll an additional 1d6 because of Seraphine's beautiful music.
I keep them for now. I'm not badly injured.
oh,
I
this
want
is
to
silly.
heal.
Snazzy.
Oh, ignore what I did then. I did something silly.
Why would you do such a silly thing?
I don't know.
But after about half an hour of sitting around and debating and chess playing, you set off down the road, led.
If Romad and the Goblin are playing chess, which one wins?
It was definitely the goblin. Hang on, let's try. Let's do.
Go on,
let me
please.
check.
I need
Hang
this.
I
Is
have
it,
to
can I do
say
it as
that
an advantage, or should I just leave it as normal?
You leave it as normal.
he's tied up.
Ooh.
Please
Come on.
win.
Come on, Goblin.
Oh, come on, Scruffle.
Oh,
Sadly, the goblin rolled an 8, and so largely spent the game trying to eat the pieces.
No, you
So-
can't do that. No.
That's a strategy.
so that leaves Romad at 1 win.
With
You
almost
won
like
against
God
Scruffle.
Against the Goblin, which can't count.
Well, Scruffle lost, but he shall win next time.
A crisis here. Someone help him.
Someone, please help.
Help. I need an adult.
flip. All right.
Theodas, help me. Help me,
Well, he was
Theodas.
not kidding. There is a lot of them. And they have
Hmm.
pets.
There appears to be stuff
Oh,
and things here.
They've got some
Ooh.
more beast with them.
Those look
Well,
things I don't like.
Have they seen us yet?
They have not seen you yet.
Okay.
Who's going in front lines? Because this is kind of random here.
What are the triangles I'm seeing all over the
so let's
The
start by
triangles just mark
tying Scruffle
difficult
to a
terrain.
safe spot. Let's start by tying Scruffle to a safe spot so that he doesn't get injured.
I don't care about Scruffle. God damn it!
I'm going to throw Scruffle at them as a first attack.
That's because you're an elf.
That sounds fun.
So the column who's where? Because we only know that Bromad is in front line, but we haven't decided for the rest of us.
Yeah, basically, this is a vague marching order of all of you. Where are you? Who's
I'm
going
usually at
where
the
and
back.
doing what?
Hmm.
As
I
well.
shall
So
go-
what's the big thing in the...
Well, I'm with the goblin.
You are.
Yeah, I'm usually at the back.
He's
So
still trying to eat my hand. So.
Yay!
So we're going what way? We're going this way?
I don't know. We're trying to head off.
Come on, that's because you beat him to chess.
Yeah, the goblins are upwards.
Alright, so we're going up.
Yes, we are.
I'll be right
Like a
beside
house in the
Trinidad.
middle of the...
Oh, don't
Of the
be
island.
nice, please.
I'll
I
be.
keep forgetting that we have EQ.
Okay.
I'll be like,
I literally keep forgetting that we have EQ, guys.
I'll be like there.
Yeah, she's supposed to be there.
Actually, correct.
She drops in every now and again, whether she wants to or not.
I'll be closer to the back with the squishier people.
Okay, so at the
uh-huh.
moment, the goblins haven't noticed you,
Mhm.
and Scruffles is doing everything within his power to alert them to your presence.
Fucking behead him.
That's why we should just tie him up. Nah, tie him up to a safe spot.
Why do you want to save Scruffle?
Okay, so how to... Because it's Scruffle! Come on!
That's not an excuse.
That's
So-
a goblin. He attacked us, nearly killed us.
30 seconds of killing Scruffle right now.
I'm 30 seconds of catching.
So how do we tie him
Scruffle
up?
to get killed. He's already tied up, I think.
Yeah.
He is tied at the moment to Tanny. He's tied to Romad.
How do we tie him?
Yeah. Who's Tanny?
I was about to say.
Yeah, how do we tie him up?
I suggest we throw him in the lake. Tied
Tie
up.
him up and throw him in like. I mean, I don't think we need him anymore.
I
He's
say
taken to
we
his.
Oh, you're
Are we
not
at the
nice.
actual Well of Wishes, though? Are we at the
I
Well
say
of
we get a
Wishes?
big rock,
Yes,
we
we
tie
are.
him to the rock, and then we throw a rock in the river.
How about you shove all the rocks in his mouth so he can actually sink a little bit better?
And that would just make us spot on the moment. Because that makes a freaking noise to throw a giant rock in the lake.
Then just slit his throat and be done with it.
I think that's probably the best option.
No, just tie him up. Come on,
Alright.
what's the worst he could do? We just tie him up to a
Alert
big
them.
trunk.
Get free. Alert
That
them,
goblins.
get us killed.
That goblins, we just... You
got wolves
would
out
get
there
killed
as
by a
well.
goblin.
I would love it if I just saw Tammy move. I would love it if she just went and just stabbed him.
That's just a big
Oh,
dog.
God,
Come on,
yeah.
I killed one of those.
Why don't we just stab him in the head?
Come on. If
Bye, Mr. Goblin.
if Scrufford gets a spot, I take care of the walk on my own.
Seraphine, what is your opinion on this?
Oh, well.
Well,
Didn't catch that.
Throw him in the well?
Not throw him in the well. I said we found a well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we keep him any longer, he might get us killed.
at
Agreed.
least he might
him
alert
to
them before we're ready for them to be alerted.
Yep. I am of the mind of getting rid of Scruffle while we still can.
Well, Tammy's ready to
But
stab him with a
What's the
sword.
problem with tying him up?
Tammy vanishes.
What?
Huh?
What?
Did she
No,
die?
Tammy!
Well, He
Roman's
killed
very
Tammy.
devastated.
he
Well,
killed
that's very
Tammy then.
Scrufford, did you eat Tammy?
You see, he just killed Tammy.
No, Scrufford, did you eat Tammy?
Ugh.
And Scruffles falls over dead.
Why? Who
Because-
killed him?
Because the voice in the sky
Problem.
said it was like this.
The voice in the sky said it was so.
Oh, Tammy.
Did
What
she,
the hell
did, she,
happened?
did she vanish inside his head?
Did you not know I could do that?
No.
Invisibility. See?
What?
Invisibility!
What did you do? We were just talking and suddenly we got two dead.
No, just one.
Oh, just Tammy? No, joking. No, I mean, what happened?
I think Tammy just killed the goblin for us, thus ending
Romance.
the...
Oh, no, you're being jealous.
Redneck grabs Tammy and just gave her a little hug.
Tammy
You
wipes.
just-
Tammy wipes off a very, very small toothpick-sized sword and puts it away.
We're just jealous because
you,
we love
Tammy.
Scruffer more than you.
Tammy, Tammy, don't do that again, okay?
And
I
besides,
know, I'm a little
Romad's...
scared of Tammy.
No.
I sidle up to Tammy and go, Tammy, do that lots more. Then sidle back.
No, you leave. You stay away from my Tammy.
Roma just lost the best chess partner she ever got.
The only one she can win against. Or he can win against.
All
Yeah.
right. So now, people, we need to get rid of those other
Yes, we do.
goblins.
Yeah, Scruffer, you won't be forgotten.
How about you
Yeah.
throw the body towards the guys?
Who's Scruffle?
Right, so
All right. We need to get this a bit organized.
can I ask something about the water?
Yes.
Is that a river? Is it flowing away somewhere? Or is it?
It's kind of a pond.
So it's still water.
It's still water.
How deep is the
It's
water?
not
Is it
alcohol.
traversable?
It's not too deep.
No,
Hmm.
Okay, so
Oh,
we
I
can
know how to
traverse
do it. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Nomad dive bombed into it.
Woo!
I need to get close to them so I can shapeshift and be a bit more efficient.
You'd have to be careful, please.
I am worthless at range. I must get closer.
Same here.
I
What do we
need to
think? Try and
stay
keep
the-
as much stealth as we can. And it's going to be difficult. They're sort of slightly spread for us.
Seraphine, you're more close range or long range?
Very much long range. If I get close, we're screwed.
Okay, so you need to cover us as we go sneaky there, I think.
For the sake of the building in the middle, John,
Yes.
those white parts, they're windows, right?
Those white parts are windows.
Are they open windows or are they actually got glass?
They actually have glass in them.
Damn, I was going to say though, if we could get Seraphine in the middle of the building, she's defended quite nicely for the sake.
We can smash the
entrance.
glass.
Say,
We
oh,
can
let's
smash
put
the glass,
Seraphine in the
yeah.
middle of the building for bait. I was gonna be like,
If we could sneak
Wow.
you into the middle of the building, then you can handle some ranged attacks for us. Can we open those windows without smashing them?
I guess we
I'm
don't
sure
know.
we
We're
can
not
pull them
inside.
up.
Do they look openable, or are they just
Well,
like?
this is the thing. We can see one of them. So
The one
does
on
that
this
one
side
look open?
looks like it could be opened, yes.
Okay, so we might be able to sneak you inside and sneakily open the window so you can do some range attacks.
In there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Because
a
that
good
gives you some
sniper
protection,
position.
which means that anyone else who needs to hit can still run around and not worry as much about them
I
trying to
don't
charge
think we
towards you.
need to.
Guys, the
walk
warg moved.
The rock moved.
The warg moved.
Oh
Which
no,
one?
that was another one. Sorry. Oh,
Oh.
sorry. I
No,
just
it didn't.
I didn't
about to
notice the
say.
second one at first, so I thought the first one up there moved to the side. Sorry.
Okay,
Liv is
so
having a mental breakdown right now.
for
You're in
the
there,
time
buddy.
being, shall we try and stealth in? Or get you
Yes.
to stealth in first?
I think.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm.
know how bad this is going to go.
Do you want me to do a diversion by I don't know, charging up front?
Well, this
No,
is the thing. If we can
I'm
sneak,
gonna be a diversion. I mean, I don't even do anything, okay? So I'm not even good at stealth. So I'll be your diversion if you want.
we don't need a diversion just yet unless we actually cause any noise.
Okay.
Press this with it. Is that what it's called?
So okay, we first go to the sneak style, and if it doesn't go well, I do a diversion.
Sounds like a plan.
we need to have someone staying with Seraphine just in case they decide to attack the small
Of
island.
course. I can stay with her. You guys have better attacks than I do.
Right.
But I'm quite good at hitting and running away, so. Okay. so-
That's mainly what you do.
Of course it is. What else would I be good for?
Drinking.
Wouldn't you need more large space than inside the hut? Like, I don't know, Torin is very good as a tank, but he doesn't need a large space. He could actually defend the hut, and you could run around in the...
That's true. That is very true.
Either Torin or Philip don't need large
Like
spaces.
we're all getting that initiative ready. I'm not even doing anything.
I thought I'd just start rolling mine.
So
Yeah.
much
Yay.
initiative rolling.
That's a lot of goblins.
So many. One too many.
What do you think,
Not
guys?
enough.
Do we put either?
I'm thinking Seraphine or
They like the number 4, I noticed.
Okay.
I did.
I'll say
roll
this one.
four.
I'm feeling
Roll.
risky. I'm
Look how
feeling
many
risky.
goblins got a 4 in it.
There's a lot of 4s in these rolls.
Yeah, the goblins
There are.
like it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
4.
4 is the safe word.
Oh god. But not chicken anymore.
Gonna be
4 is the
the goblin and me going at the same time.
4 is the secret password. To sneak among them.
4 is basically Roman at the end as a safe word.
Shipping has been confirmed.
I know for a fact that Scar's gonna kill me after this stream. I'm just saying. He's gonna like.
No,
Fuck.
I'm used to
You
it
think
after
it's gonna wait
3
that long?
entire D&Ds of that. I need to get to this place so I could shapeshift.
Oh.
If I'm going to be in the middle with Seraphine, we need to get to the middle.
All right, so
This is a sensible plan, yes.
Here we go then.
Is
Are
this
we?
is this here like a flat rock, or is this like a little?
That is a flat rock.
So it can be used like a stepping stone.
You can use it as a stepping stone. It's a bit of a big jump to get to it. It's like 5 foot to jump to it.
I did it. Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, an athletics.
I did it. No!
Oh,
No, that's Tammy.
I mean, Tammy can do
got
that.
it.
Yeah, of course Tammy can do that.
Yeah, I'd find it ridiculous if Tammy couldn't do that.
I mean, Tammy
I
can
mean,
just do that.
Tammy
she's hovering there.
just a goblin. I think she can do anything at this point.
Yeah, she one-shot a goblin.
With 1 health.
It
She
wasn't that.
betrays
It
Squirtle.
really
Romance
wasn't
proud
that
of her daughter.
difficult to.
Easily, a stiff breeze could have killed that goblin.
She
It's-
betrays Squirtle. That's
It's not.
unforgivable.
It's not the details that are important. It's the result. Okay.
Romance proud of her daughter.
All right. We need to get things moving now.
We really do. We've been like
Yep. So going to the side.
the goblins have started like a full-on fucking like amateur dramatics group while we've been doing this.
Alright.
So sneaky.
We try and stay sneaky for the time being, yes.
So,
This is where it all falls apart
good
for me.
part. Do we go in the turn order, or do we?
We already have
You
the
don't
turn
have
order, I guess.
to yet. You're not in initiative order just yet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Although we can do that if you want.
Mm,
I
Nah,
think
not.
let's join them
So-
first.
So what should we do then altogether?
Right, for the sake of it, shall we try and get those two to sneak ahead first?
Yeah.
And then we can always try and cause
I
distraction after.
Got a good discretion, I think.
Question.
Stealth.
I
Yeah.
have 1 second. What's it? How small of a beast is a goblin considered?
A goblin
Was-
is
a small,
a small
humanoid.
humanoid.
Would I be able to use my or speak with small beast thing?
No,
Yeah, it's a,
No, damn it.
they
Alright,
don't. They don't count as beasts.
Never mind.
Even if they're very close.
Oh, you can speak to birds.
you can speak to birds, squirrels, fucking weasels.
You can become
Fucking
Snow White
weasels.
or
Yeah.
Cinderella. I mean, that's what they do.
So Seraphine and Torin or Philip go first. I don't know who's going with Seraphine.
Yep. So let's go with stealth.
So it's Philip who goes with Seraphine then?
Shall we have
Yep.
Seraphine go first? Just for the sake of she can manage
Yeah, I'll
to
go
get
in.
Okay,
No,
go
but
Seraphine.
safely, because if Torin then grabs attention, he can run off somewhere else.
That's why I'm hanging back till everyone's done everything.
Okay, so
So Seraphine first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seraphine can easily move up to the edge here. Can you make me a acrobatics or athletics check to jump across the gap?
Thing. Please tell me I make it.
Wee jump land.
Yay!
And another one to make it from this rock to the island.
Don't go through the window, please.
Surprise!
I'll try not to.
We say it's sneaky, goddammit.
Very
That's
good.
nice
Oh,
one.
I'm bad.
Yeah.
That one's
It's like-
even like action movie 3-point landing.
Yeah, super
Yeah,
hero
I did like a
landing.
flip. I did a flip as well.
Yep, forward flip, to superhero landing.
At this
I'm
point, you can do a victory dance.
She
I
bounces.
don't-
She
I'm
springs
so
up,
managed to make a side 10 sign.
springs
At
up
this
from the
point-
superhero landing
Yeah.
into a full post and bow to the audience, which is
I
you
restrain
guys.
myself. I'm just applauding.
At this point, can you sneak into the building?
Clap quietly, like.
Right.
You said words, Crumpet, but you
Yeah,
got
could
to
you
back
could you
out.
try throwing that one
Yeah.
again, Crumpet?
I clap very, very quite like my palms, just like.
No, not working.
No.
Yeah.
no.
I feel like that clapping that people do in like poetry slam competitions, like where
He's
they just
clapping quietly.
Oh, okay. Because you're lagging out.
go from here. Do I go to the right or to the left?
Can you try and sneak into the building?
Because we can get on this.
Yeah.
Make me a stealth check.
Come on.
Stealth. I better be good at stealth. Da, 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 da.
Which of my goblins is the best?
Ooh.
So visit. Okay.
Am I stealthy enough? Please tell me I'm stealthy enough.
Oh,
No, it's largely enough.
Nah, they're just looking at the sky,
yeah.
You are stealthy enough.
thinking about Scruffle.
They're sleeping at the moment. It's fine.
They're putting on a dramatic representation of Romeo and Juliet. Moment.
Yes, that's what's going on between these two over here.
So can I jump?
Romeo.
All right.
That's what's
But of
up.
course, since none of us speak Goblin, it's just.
That's a question I must ask. John, do I still understand the goblins?
No, your comprehend languages has worn off.
Yeah, I'm very
Did
happy
you
about
remember
that.
some swear words?
Did I learn anything in Goblin?
You've learnt a very creative way to explain how to use a root vegetable in a method you probably never will again.
Oh, that's awesome.
This could be a very good charging cry,
Teach me.
charging scream for that.
Teach me, come on.
All right, Philip, you go.
Yay! Yeah, I'm happy to jump.
Dink, dink, dink. With a full triple forward flip, he lands on the rock, flips to the other side of the rock, flips,
I was eagerly waiting to jump.
and then springs up and poses exactly the same as Seraphine.
I mean, he did say he was a cat.
So I
Does
take the
sound
same
like
path
a
as Seraphim, I guess. So there and there. Do I do a step?
Please make a
Yep.
stealth check.
Okay.
Stealthy.
Stealthy.
It's funny.
12.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, I could not avoid that.
Yes, you could.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're here.
Yeah, but come on. Okay, so as soon as I notice, I will go out of the hut, and can I use feline agility to reach the other?
No!
board.
Stay with Seraphine, for God's sake.
No.
No, she'll be spotted if I stay with her.
Sorry. She's
That's
hidden at the
I'm right
moment.
by the window. I
So-
am screwed.
Can I use feline agility?
yes.
Is
Yes.
it enough to jump that distance?
Yeah, I can jump 60 feet with this.
Wow.
You can move 60 feet.
Yep.
You kind of
And
land in the water
I
and
did,
splash a few
and-
times.
And then I scream at the top of my lung the only goblin words I know, which were taught by Theodas.
I didn't teach you anything.
But then I just shout some of the words I heard I heard Scruffle shout at Theodas.
The,
Let me
Hoping to-
go! Let me go!
the goblins look at you slightly confused as you appear to have shouted at them, potato, vegetable, insert an anus.
Worth it.
You jump out, exclaim you're going to shove a potato up your own ass.
Okay,
I just turn to Torin and be like he's got a thick accent. Mm.
Anyone who hasn't rolled their initiative yet, please do so.
Tammy hasn't done one actually. Can I do that?
So with
You
this,
should be able to.
is Seraphine still safe with this?
Seraphine is still hidden.
Oh,
How about the
Yeah.
rest of us?
Thank God.
Have we been spotted yet?
The rest of you have not been spotted yet.
It worked. Yelling
Right.
potato anus worked.
Does anyone else want to try and sneak in to try and be with Seraphine?
Not Romad.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'll be going in to
you
try
say
and.
not romance.
I do not rage yet, but I'm prepared to.
I'm so ready to rage.
Echo will move up to here.
Not romance.
Yeah. I
So
want you
you
at
know-
my side.
Oh.
It's Tammy's turn.
Yeah. she won't do much, but she'll
Come on.
go.
Don't fall in the
Excuse
lake.
me.
Don't fall in the pond because that would just look silly now.
Can she go that
she goes
far?
with Philip.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
thought.
sure.
Whoa!
Yeah. Hello.
That's a
Hi.
55 feet distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can
Does she
teleport.
have got
She
speed?
cannot do that far.
No.
She can go 1, 2,
But thanks for the tough.
3, 4, 5.
I tried.
That's nice. That's
She
a
can
nice
get to
step.
here.
She can get there.
Maybe
Alright,
I'll
she's
forgive
gonna-
you to kill Scar.
Alright. Tammy's gonna go with just to like protect him in a way. We'll just try her best.
Would you like her to go invisible as she goes?
Yes.
Boop.
Now we gotta see her.
Seraphine.
All
I'm
right.
not sure you should
What-
recover right now.
I'm gonna try and not break cover if I can. Okay.
Didn't she recover during the?
Can you stealthily open those windows?
You want to go through the window, don't you?
I was
I
thinking
can-
more shooting
Is the
through the
window open,
windows.
or can I?
I'm wondering, can she even see through the windows? Are these? She's a gnome, isn't she?
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm merely inquiring because I play a gnome in the other campaign, and it's an issue.
Yeah, she actually pointed out last week that she is a little bit taller than you are.
Taller than the average gnome.
So can I even reach the window to open it, or is it already open?
You can't. It's not already open. You can just about reach it, but you're a little. You can't fully open it. You're a little bit too short to get it all the way up.
Can you open it? Can she open it wide enough to actually shoot through?
Yes.
I do that then.
If you want to do that and not be seen doing it, I'm going to need another stealth check.
Please let me still be stealthy, because I don't want to die. Not today.
Believing you. Yay! That was a good one.
So that's the 5. Unfortunately, you are
Oh.
seen opening. the window.
Can I
You
scream
smashed
some
the
more
window.
words?
Yeah.
Can I scream some more words to divert the attention? Yeah, I
No,
have
you
no
unf-
idea what I'm yelling.
You unfortunately cannot.
I think she's seen.
Yeah,
All right,
you accidentally
mission.
smashed the windows instead of trying to open them.
They're probably wondering if she is the potato I was talking about.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Right, in which case, whoever our heavy hitter wants to go in with Seraphine, you're fine too now. I don't think it's
Meanwhile,
gonna be...
she can still attack.
Uh-huh.
You attack?
So if you've got a spell or a crossbow or something,
Feel free.
You can sing to make them sleepy.
would I be able to use my natural illusionist thing?
you can do. What are you going to do with it?
Can I make? I still got my ruler on. Can I make one of these two be one of the other people, like here by the lake?
So you make another goblin appear here.
Maybe.
This is going to be confusing as hell for them, but... Boom. Hello, I'm Scruffle.
So another goblin...
Make him count to 3. That will confuse them.
Another goblin appears. Let me have a quick look at...
Look at.
How I am going to kill you all.
How many dice does John need to roll for this one?
Yes. Knows.
What's
shall see.
your spell save DC?
Hey,
Spells.
47.
Where would I find my spell save?
It's under... If you go into the spells tab.
My spells tab.
Then along the very top, you got your ability.
God, they're on fire.
I know. I was just figuring out myself. Jeez, man, there's some smart goblins.
Surprisingly,
really can
considering
count
that was
to
an intelligence check.
Yes. These ones can count to... yeah, they can count to 5. But then they forget they have another hand.
That's impossible.
Save DC is
They can
15.
count to 1 more than many.
So,
Nice.
unfortunately, the goblins have worked out that this is not a real goblin.
Because you cannot be able to see in counting.
Because
Does that also mean that they don't know that it's a threat?
they just know that it's an illusion. They saw it wibble in, so...
It's that asshole again. We killed him last week.
They saw it wibble.
Alright.
God damn it.
I really want someone to join me in the house.
At least
Please.
it was a nice plan at the start.
I'll be on my way as soon as I can.
Yeah,
He
just
rolled
so
a
you-
4.
Just so you guys remember, this guy's not real.
Which one?
I'll charge him anyway.
This one.
It's
Okay. Okay, the
Walk
one that's
isn't real,
hovering
yeah.
above water. Okay, the Jesus one.
So this large dog-like wolf creature charges forward to the edge of the lake
Don't come towards the house.
and
Oh,
leaps
God.
I think it's going towards the house.
and
Hey,
just
you-
starts barking into the...
Can he actually fit through the door?
He can't actually fit through the door.
Hey,
Oh,
you
that's fine.
I'm
puppy!
dead.
Can I try to get his attention by insulting him?
I mean, you can
Back all the-
try.
I just
Okay.
back all the way into the corner as much as I can, and I'm just like, oh, God.
What do I roll?
We'll get to that on your turn, which is
Okay.
in a moment.
Okay.
Well, guys, this is the end for me.
Number 1.
No! I'll say
No.
There would be more urgency with Doran, but he can't see. He probably can't see this. So,
See them approaching the house, and you know
be-
that I'm in there.
well, I know that, but Doran has an entire house in the way.
To be fair, if they can't
Sorry.
fit through that door because of him, they're gonna have to make it all the way around to get to you.
They're also rather happy that you can't fit out that door.
They don't know that there is a door there.
Philippe, it is your turn.
Yeah, so what can I roll to get the attention of the warg?
Warg.
Nah. So
Uh,
what do I roll?
What would you like to do to get his attention?
I would since I used since I used feline agility, I can't really move for now. So
you need to spend
Yep.
an action stood still for feline agility to recharge.
Yep. So I have to rely on screaming at him some stuff like, "Hey, you puppy, get your ass over here!"
Cats are better than dogs.
So what do I have to roll for that?
Roll me an intimidation check.
Okay, I don't know if I'm intimidating.
You're
Oh, turns out I am.
intimidating.
You are
Turns out
intimidating
you're
enough-
fairly intimidating.
you're intimidating enough for this particular instance.
However, it's this guy's go now.
Which one? Oh,
So
This
you're
guy.
attracting the attention of the wrong one.
And this guy, now that you've moved up, you can see that this guy is a big goblin.
Ooh.
oh, you're not a puppy.
So whereas most of the goblins that you've seen have been fairly scrawny, and even Scruffles was, slightly big, this guy is, in goblin terms, Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger.
Oh, so that means he's what 1 meter high
Like,
Yeah, big.
one
or
fucking
1 meter 20.
He walks up to you and goes, which translates to, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?"
He just starts screaming and pulls a battle axe out as he charges across towards you.
Bring it, you fuckface!
There is two very, very, very tense situations going on